Hi all, welcome to the second lecture from the PANDAS tutorial. In this video, let us talk about data frames. A data frame is a two-dimensional data structure, that is, the data is aligned in a tabular fashion in rows and columns. So it has both row index and column index. Let us see how the syntax looks like for creating a data frame. So the syntax looks something like pandas.dataframe, and we'll be passing 5 parameters to it. The data, which are these are the data, and the index, so index becomes these are the index, and columns are w, x, y and z here. And we have d type and copy. D type is nothing but the data type of the columns, and copy just makes a copy of the data frame. So for creating a data frame, we have several types. So we can create a data frame using a list or using a dictionary. Dictionary in the sense we'll be creating a data frame using dictionary of lists, dictionary of series or NumPy arrays. And we can also create a data frame using a series. So how do you do that? A data frame is nothing but a bunch of series. If we assume this as one series, so this is one series, right? This is one series, this is one series, this is one series, and if it is sharing a common index a, b, c, d, e, so if all these are sharing a common index, so we can say a data frame as a bunch of series object put together to share the same index. So we can also create a data frame using NumPy ND arrays and another data frame. So we'll go to the coding part and we'll try out each one of it. So okay, firstly we'll be importing pandas and NumPy here. Import NumPy as np, then import pandas as pd. Yes, let me run this first. So we'll first create a data frame. In this video we'll talk only about creating a data frame. Okay, so we already saw we'll be passing 5 parameters to it. So we can also create a empty data frame without passing anything. Okay, let me take a data frame df is equal to pd dot data frame of. Let me not pass anything, so I have not passed any parameter here, and let me see what it prints. Print df. So here you can see that there are no columns, no index, and there is no data, so empty data frame. It is printing empty data frame. Now let me create a data frame using lists. Okay, so first I'll define a list, okay, or I'll call it data. Let me create a list called data which contains 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll create a data frame df is equal to pd dot data frame of this data. I'm just passing data. You can see I'm not passing index or column or d type or copy. I'm just passing the data here. So I'll just pass the data and let me see what it shows. I have to print the data frame df. So you can see the data as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whereas the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and column name is 0. We did not pass anything for index and column, so by default it has taken the range of the, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, even for column it has taken by default value. This was for data frame. we also used to create series the same way, right? We used to create series the same way. So let me create a series with same values. Okay, pd dot series of, I'll pass the same value, and let us see what how the series gets created with the same data. Okay, I'll print this is series, S1, and this will be data frame and let us see how it prints. Okay, so series, we know series is a one dimensional array. Yeah, it is one dimensional, so it has no column value. So here in data frame you can see column name, rest all is same. You have keys and you have value. Here you have index, same index and values. The only difference is data frame is two dimensional and series is one dimensional. Okay, so in the next example, let us create a data frame using lists of lists. Okay, lists of list of lists. Okay, so first let me create my list data. So data has, it should have I'll create 3 rows in it. Okay, so the first row, maybe I'll take names in it, Alex. Okay, let me create a student table. Okay, Alex with marks 99. Then I'll create another row, maybe Bob with marks 89. Then another Joey with marks 100. Okay, so this is my data, and let me just run this, how the data looks like. Okay, so it has 3 values, 3 lists in it, that is 3 rows. Okay, 3 rows in it. So if I want to convert this into a data frame, what should I do? So I'll create a data frame, df is equal to pd dot data frame of data. Okay, so I'll run this and df, I'll print df. So you can see Alex 99 is the first row, Bob 89 is the second row, Joey 100 is the third row. We did not mention the columns names or index names, isn't it? So it is printing as it is with the default values. Now let me give the column names. Column is equal to, I want the first column. What is the first column? It is name. Okay, name, and the second column is grade. Okay, now let me run this. Okay, I have to put it inside open square brackets. Okay, now if I run this, oh, it is columns and not column. Okay, so sorry. Now we can see the first column has the name, as the name is the names column, and the second one is the grades column. Okay, so this is how you create a data frame using lists. In the next, we can create a data frame using dictionary. So while creating a dictionary, you should make sure that uh, all the arrays or the lists you use while creating a what data frame, so the length of the lists or the nd arrays, it has to be same. Okay, if the index is passed, then the length of the index should be equal to the length of the array. Okay, if no index is passed, then we know by default it will take 0 1 2. That is, the index will be range of n, where n is the length of the array. Okay, so let me take an example. So here let me create a dictionary first. So dictionary is data of, I'll again take this same thing as my example. Okay, so here what will be the key? Key will be the column names. Okay, column names will be the key here. So what is the column name? Name. So name will be the key. Name. Okay, then what are the values? Values will be these. Okay, these are the values now. Alex, Bob and Joey. Okay, I have to take Alex, Bob and Joey. Okay, this is my first column. Okay, next one is grade. So I'll create another key called grade. Okay, then I'll pass the values. $99, $89 and $100. 99, 89 and 100. Okay, now this is my dictionary. I'll print the dictionary first. So this is how my dictionary looks like. So the first name has Alex, Bob and Joey. Name Alex, Bob and Joey. Then we have grade 99, 89 and 100. Now let me pass this to a data frame. pd dot data frame. I'll take df2. Okay, and I'll pass data to it, and I'll print the data frame, and we have got the data frame which looks exactly like this, isn't it? So this is how we create a data frame using a dictionary. Okay, we can also give the names to the index. Let me take the same example and give the data index values also to this. So I have this, right? Let me take the same thing. We have this. So to the same thing, let me give the index values. Okay, instead of 0 1 2, maybe I'll give rank 1 or something like roll number 1, roll number 2 and roll number 3. So I'll give index is equal to roll number 1. Okay, roll number 2, roll number 3. Okay, let us print it. So we can see instead of 0 1 2, we got roll number 1, roll number 2 and roll number 3. So this was how we create a data frame from a dictionary. Now from the same dictionary, let us create a data frame from a dictionary of series. Here, instead of the list we considered here, let us take a series now. Okay, instead of the list, we'll take series now, and let us see how to do that. So for the series, let us create a dictionary now. So again, we want the key. So I have an example here. I'll just show that. Let me print this dictionary, right? So for 1 we have A. Okay, so how is this? 1 and 2 are the key values. Okay, 1 and 2 are the keys, and the values are series. Value is a series. So in value we have ABC as the index, 1 2 3 as the data, ABC and 1 2 3 as the data. In the second, 2 as a key, and in the value part we have ABCD as the index and 1 2 3 4 as the values. Okay, so let us convert this into a data frame. Data frame 3 is equal to PD dot data frame of D. Okay, let me print this df3, and you can see 1 with all these is the first column, 2 with all these is the second column. So we can see in the first one, in 1 we have only A B C, we don't have D. So here for D we got not a number. Okay, we don't have D in the first column, so it is printed not a number. Okay, so NaN has appeared here. So this was about the creating a data frame video, and in the next video we'll cover the functions and other part in the data frames and series.